Hi, and welcome to another video on how to palm read. Today, we'll be talking about the mounts on your hand. They're like the fleshy or puffy parts on your palm. Based on their size and firmness, they show how much energy, vitality, how vibrant you are in a certain aspect of your life. So the general rule is, the fuller or bigger or more puffy the mount is, the more passion or the more energy there is in that area. The flatter it is, the more likely this person lacks energy in that area or has some disinterest in that area of their life. There are many mounts on the hands, but I'm going to touch on the main ones in this video, which include the Jupiter, Saturn, Apollo, Mercury, which are below your fingers, and the Luna or the Moon, and Venus, which are on the left and the right side of your palm. Now, to see the mounts a bit more easily, make sure you cup your hands a little bit like this photo. And keep in mind, it's totally normal to see average size mounts, which means you have a regular amount of energy running in those areas of your life. Now, just a reminder, in our previous video, number 3, where we learned about what each finger meant, the same applies here for the mounts. So imagine the mounts as bringing some extra energy or personality to the fingers. The index finger, we'll start off here, talks about how you view yourself, your ego. So if you have a big mount under the index finger, it means this person has a lot of confidence, possibly arrogant if it's out of control, and that this person could be overbearing or dominating to others. If it's an average size mount, is someone who has a good level of ambition and has natural leadership abilities. With a thin or flat mount is someone who is likely to let others take the lead and may not be as ambitious in life. For the middle finger, now that one talks about how you feel authority, responsibility, and structure. When there's a big mount here under the middle finger, it means this person tends to be very disciplined and they can have this extreme sense of duty and can be very serious at times. The average size mount is someone who is reliable, capable, prefers or likes stability. With a thin or flat mount, it's someone who has a very little sense of responsibility and allows others probably to take care of things. Now, over here in the ring finger, that's associated with the arts, creativity, artistic ability, social nature, money, and fun. So when it comes to a big mount under the ring finger, it means this person can tend to be showy or can be flashy sometimes when it comes to their creative self-expression, whether it's through fashion, art, taste in music, and they can also have a great sense of fun, especially with people. With the average size mount, it's someone who knows how to appreciate beautiful things and they can have a creative and artistic potential and have a sense of fun. With thin or flat mounts, someone may have a less interest or appreciation for the arts or creativity, and they may not express themselves as much. When it comes to the pinky finger, that's associated with communication. So with a big mount under the pinky finger, it means this person may not be they might be dishonest or not reliable with their word. It can also mean they're a big communicator, and you can find these type of people likely in TV, media, they'll do well in sales, etc., things like that. With an average mount, it's someone who finds it easy to connect or communicate with others in general. And thin or flat mount is someone who has possibly more of a poor communication skills and can have a difficult time expressing themselves. So now we're going to move to the bottom here in this corner is the mount of Luna or the mount of the Moon. And this mount is associated with imagination, intuition, and your inner self. And if it's a big Luna mount, it means this person has a very big imagination, sometimes getting confused in fantasy versus reality at times. And they can be very creative, compassionate, nurturing, sensitive, intuitive, empathic, and kind of like a dreamy world. And putting all this together, it can also indicate someone, because they're sensitive, someone with psychic abilities. And if there is an average Luna mount, here it shows that they have a good level of imagination, intuition, and creativity. Now I'm going to move over here to the area by the thumb. This is called the Mount of Venus. And this mount is associated with things of the heart, just as examples is like expressing love, passion, emotions, affection, and even generosity from the heart. So if it's a big Venus mount, this person can actually have a strong sex drive, or they're lusty or sensual. They can also be impulsive. So it's just a lot of energy here. So these people can be very giving, very affectionate, loving and caring for their loved ones. And they can also, however, have a love of comforts for shopping and have a love for possessions of a lot of things. If it's an average Venus mount, it's someone that has good physical stamina, a decent amount of energy. They're warm, friendly, easy to get along with. They can have a personal love. So it'd be more of like a personal hobby for the arts, music, theater, food, travel, and other hobbies. If it's thin or flat, the Venus mount, it can be someone who lacks energy and libido. They might have some health problems, or they can struggle to possibly have healthy relationships because they don't express their feelings, and they may want to take more in this relationship instead. So there's also a sense or possibility that they might care less for another person's well-being. And so there you have it, the mounts on a palm. Were you able to find any on your hand? Let us know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notifications every time we release new content. And make sure to check out our website at thehappyhealingshop.com for personalized palm, tarot, psychic, or astrology readings. We also have a blog there with a lot of good free information if you're looking into learning more. And finally, don't forget to check out our free community events that we hold by following us on Instagram or Facebook at The Happy Healing Shop.